What's up? It's Robert from Existence First. Quite an interesting day today. The question that I really attacked was the question of when a person has a lot of energy, does that come from physiology or does that come from psychology, the body or the mind? Okay, the reason this came about was that I woke up this morning very, very tired. I thought maybe I didn't sleep well, so I took some caffeine. That didn't work. Plan B, I thought maybe I haven't worked out enough, so I went to the hockey rink, played some hockey, and that did not work. Okay, so I still so out of it, no drive. It was poor concentration, totally in my head. It was very, very weird. And I thought, how am I going to get myself out of this, right? So I go home, try to take a nap. As I'm lying down to nap, I come up with this idea to do this mental exercise where I imagine almost like when you have a computer and you can run these disk defragmenter in the background to kind of clean up the hard drive, whatever. I imagine that there's going to be this process running through me as I sleep that's going to cleanse not just my body, not just my mind, but my whole being. Cleanse me of any negative thoughts, negative energy, and any victim thinking, anything that is unwanted. It would cleanse, right? So I lie down, kind of just relax, allow this process to run itself while I try to fall asleep. Well, instead of falling asleep, 10 minutes later I find myself starting to feel some energy. And I said, what is this? I didn't sleep. How could this couldn't possibly be physiological, right? I didn't drink caffeine. So I couldn't really figure this out. The most sense that I can make of it is that this is somehow psychological, that it's somehow, if you imagine kids on Christmas morning, even if they haven't had adequate sleep, you wake them up Christmas morning, they're going to be so excited with super high energy, because why? They're excited to open their presents, which is a positive thing, right? And I realized, I've thought back to times where I've taken a vacation and I'm so excited to be there that I just don't need the caffeine, and just that alone brings up the energy. So the question is, what is it about positive expectations that bring about a physical boost in energy? I don't know the whole mechanism there, but one direction I can point to is there's a book called The Winner Effect, which talks about how you can use one win to go into the next win, and you kind of just build on the last one, and it generates momentum. It's definitely worth checking out. I'll put a link below for that book. But the point of today is what sort of positive things can you use to boost your energy? And what I realize is that in times when I'm most tired, it's when I'm thinking negatively, oh, nothing's going to go right, or I just have to do this thing, get through it, go through the motions, whatever. But when I think oh, actually something really positive could happen, there's actually an opportunity here. I don't know what the universe is going to bring me today. That sort of a thinking, I notice that it causes an increase in energy. And until I figure it out, I'm just going to leave it at this, that I don't know why this happens the way it does, but somehow this is just another piece of the puzzle to figuring out what I call real psychology. All right, I'm going to make another video about the really, really cool workshop that took place right here a couple weeks ago. But until then, just stay tuned and remember to put your existence first.